Welcome to United Voice TV, I'm Courtney Barker. In January, United Voice members were out campaigning for election candidates who supported workers' rights. Now, 6 months later, it's time to hold the government to account and see if they've been living up to their word. We'll go back and see what United Voice members wanted from a new government and see how Labor is stacking up.
I really couldn't trust the Union government after they took away injured workers' rights. I couldn't believe they threw half the injured workers on the scrap heap when they changed workers' comp laws. Labor said they put injured workers' rights back.
Labor has committed to restore all previous workers' compensation rights. The right to sue a negligent boss should be restored, no matter what level of injury you suffer. That alone will save thousands of vulnerable workers and families from poverty and long-term dislocation. A critical test for the new government is how it pays its own workers. Labor has just announced its wages policy of a 2.5% rise per annum. The Newman government capped general public sector wage rises at 2.2%, which was less than inflation at the time. So the LNP cut real wages, and now the ALP will increase real wages for government workers.
We really need a truly independent umpire. The Newman government stopped the Industrial Relations Commission from giving us pay rises based on merit. Labor must put the independence back into the IRC.
And last month, the new government did just that in its industrial relations reforms. Now, the Commission will judge workers' cases on merit, not government policy.
Labor promised they wouldn't contract out school cleaners and they'd put back manageable workload rules. That means we'll have time to keep our schools clean.
The ALP said that they'd bring back the maximisation of hours clause in our agreement. Teacher aides really need that. We need those hours to survive. They also said that they'd bring back converting long-term temps and make them permanent. That's important to teacher aides.
Labor's new IR laws restored all those conditions abolished by the LNP, such as manageable workloads, maximisation of hours, job security provisions, rostering, collective bargaining, and union rights.
I lost all faith in the LNP government when they put out cancer tests and other vital health services to the lowest bidder. The LNP called it contestability. It was privatisation. I just want Labor to do what it said, put patients before profit and stop outsourcing our health services.
I want Anastasia Palaszczuk to stop acid cells. My kids and grandkids should benefit from them in the future. It's simple really. I just want Anastasia to do what she said.
Queenslanders rejected the LNP government and their privatisation policies at the election. In response, Labor committed to no privatisations and they have framed their budget and economic policies accordingly. And so far, they've stuck to their word. On the other hand, the LNP told loyal health professionals and all public servants they had nothing to fear, but once in government, they sacked 14,000 workers. Labor has guaranteed no forced redundancies and restored job security. It's still early in their term, but so far they've lived up to their commitment. There's more work to be done, especially in tackling unemployment, and United Voice will continue to hold the government to account and push for more improvements for workers. But members just wanted a government they could trust, a government that would stick to its word. In its first 6 months, this new government has passed the test.